Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Debbie. This is my Crafty Dan, and this is my end of the month wellness check-in. So yes, I am happy to report that April has been a much better month. You know, spring is in sight. There's been a lot of rain. The frost is going out of the ground. There has been sunshine. When there's sunshine, it's been warmer and things just feel better. So because this is a monthly video now, I am just going to, this was April's, I am just going to prep my wellness planner for May. I've already sat and done my goals for the month. So they're on this page. And this is actually a recovery planner, guys. So it works really, really well for a wellness planner. So I've started keeping track of my weight, and I've been doing a weigh-in every Sunday morning. And I started that the middle of April. And I've lost 4.6 pounds in the last couple of weeks. Not a huge weight loss, but I feel so much better just knowing that I have a plan in place. So what am I going to do this month to decorate this thing? I've grabbed a bunch of washies out, and I also have my... knocking stuff off my desk. I have my encourager and my live creatively, my happy goals, and what else do I have out here? So I have these three. There's a few more that I could probably grab off the shelf if I need them. So let's talk. Let's talk. This is a gifted washi from a swap. I grabbed a bunch of those out, and I am going to... if I can find a beginning or an end on this, I am going to use this washi because, you know, using up stuff that you have and things like that. So I think this is kind of cute. So I think that, 5 of these little on here would look really cool. I'm just going to use my little spatula thingy here. Oh, maybe I can't. This is got to be cut. I've got to cut this with scissors, guys. So maybe I'll cut it before I lay it down. But yeah, so April's been better. Let's talk while I do this. I'll just, I don't have to tell you what I'm doing here. You can see, and yeah, I'll just gab. So, I love going to my son's because I have company there. I have company there, and it makes me feel way, way better to be around people. Plus, I love to raise rabbits, and we have rabbits on the homestead. Now, I've bought the rabbits. I've been breeding the rabbits and looking after the rabbits. Of course, they feed them and care for them when I'm not there. But also, there's just something about being responsible for something to make you have to get out of bed every day. So what I did, Mother's Day is there. I don't want to cover that over. I'm just going to put that on there like that. No, I'm going to cover it over. What I did was I raised rabbits in Ontario. I had a little hobby farm, and I did that for years and years. And it made me happy. Besides putting meat rabbits, you know, farm stuff, guys, farm stuff. So besides making it me happy, it also put food in the freezer, which was a really great thing. I know some people think rabbits are only pets, but you know what? They started off being farm animals. I mean, long before they were pets, people were raising them for meat. And yeah, I know there's people that don't like that thought, but that's the truth of it. You go to the grocery store and you can buy it there. If you live in the right spot, you can go to the grocery store and buy it there. But yeah, so that's what I do. Plus, it's springtime, so we're collecting eggs from certain breeds of chickens. And there's eggs in the incubator down there right now, ready to hatch out. They're on day 9. So there's about 19 days left, 18 days left. Yeah, before we have to put them down and not put them down. God, that sounds bad. That sounds like we're getting rid of them. That's not the case, guys. Before we have to take them off the turning racks and get them ready to hatch. So baby chicks coming soon, and I'm gonna show that maybe on my other channel. I'll do some posting. I've got another channel, Crafty Home, and I post stuff like that over there. So I'm going to do the weekly pages. I got to be on point this week. I am going to take, this is an herbal supplement. I'm going to take that every day, drink 4 bottles of water every day, walk actively at least 10 minutes a day, walk like on the spot, do something, you know, do something a little more active than just taking the dog for a leisurely walk. So I basically want to add 10 more minutes of activity into my daily routine. So, yes, I have some rose gold washi, guys. Don't you hate this washi that falls off the rolls? I'm going to use a little bit of that in this one. So I'm going to make myself a little at the top of the page here. I love my rose gold discs. So this old table that I use for planning is so squeaky, so squeaky. The month was better because I invested in a pop-up camper and spent a week and a half camping down where all the fun happens. Down where all the fun happens at my son's homestead. It was so nice. So I stayed there for a week and a half leading up to Easter, had Easter dinner with them, and then came home the next day to get a few things done around the house. Oh my gosh, guys, it was so good to be around people, just to be around people. So good to be around people every day and to be around the animals. And it just was. It just was. So there. Yeah, so a massive rose gold washi up there. Let's see if I can do something like that down here at the bottom too. These washis that are like this are terrible. I'm trying to use up bits and pieces of washi that I've had for years and years before it goes bad. But yeah, so I had company and I've got now a place to stay. So I can take, I don't have to feel like I'm imposing. Not that I do. I mean, I don't feel like I'm imposing on my son and his family. I'm sure that I'm more than welcome there. But you do, guys. You feel like you're imposing on people when you show up uninvited and tend to stay for days on end. Like, I always feel like I've overstayed my welcome and I have to go home, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They tell me they don't want me to go, but I feel like I've overstayed my welcome. Now they've set up like a little campground for me. It's so cool. Now, with all this being said, this isn't a tent. This is a decent pop-up camper. It has a little stove in it, a little fridge. It has a furnace. Yes, it's got a furnace. Even the mattresses, you plug the mattresses in and the mattresses are heated if you have a cold night. And it is very spacious, and it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I had a blast, We fed and watered the animals every day. We went for long walks. We, oh gosh, it was a beautiful week. The first week that I was there was a beautiful week. And then the weather started to turn bad towards Easter and started getting really cold at night. And it was rainy and I wasn't having as much fun outdoors. So I came home. I had things to do here anyway. But yeah, guys, it was pretty nice, pretty nice. So I'm going to grab a sticker book and just look for something fabulous to put in here. Anyway, that's what I did. So things are looking much better emotionally for me. I was getting really depressed, like really depressed, to the point that some days I was getting on the couch and laying there and just watching YouTube all day or Netflix all day and not really doing anything much except for just getting myself something to eat and letting the dog out. I didn't even take him for a walk some days. So, yeah, not good. Not good at all. Wasn't happy with myself. I was starting to feel really down on myself, wondering, you know, people that have depression, they think sometimes the worst things in their mind. I kind of can admit it now because I'm through the worst of it. When it's happening, you don't want to talk about it. It's kind of crazy, guys, and it's hard to explain, too. Like, people ask you what's wrong. Well, you don't know because none of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense. It's horrid, absolutely horrid, depression is. And my heart goes out. I mean, I suffer with it mildly, so my heart goes out to people who suffer from it. It's, yeah, you guys know who you are. Just always know that there's somebody that you can talk to, that there's, you know, you can say all the old cliches. That doesn't really help people much because what they're feeling doesn't make sense to them anyway. So, yeah, guys, I feel for you. I know how bad I get sometimes. And it's nasty. So on another front, my fibro, I think maybe because of a little bit more activity, hasn't been feeling quite as bad. I do, if you can notice on the back of my hand here, I have a little patch of psoriasis happening. I have psoriatic arthritis and psoriatic. It's based on that when I get it. And I have a hard time keeping it under control. This is the first time I've had it on my hands. I've got a little wee bit here. I got a little bit here. I'm thinking that it's flaring up there because of the amount of hand sanitizers and extra hand washing and using a little stronger soap. I think I'm going to go back to some really good moisturizing soaps and things like that in the house, at least. I'm going to scratch out this too because I don't want that right down there. And yeah, so I think I'm going to do that and try to help. Look, my hands are just overall dry, and I'm sure it's age, it's winter, it's extra hand washing, it's putting alcohol on your hands just steady is not a good thing when you've got dry skin and problems anyway. Even my face is a little broken out, and I'm still wearing a mask. It's mostly under the mask area where it breaks out. It's not good, but I'm not going to complain about that because everything else is getting better. So I want some happiness in here. And this washi, with these little birds, see the match that colors in that cheese joy down there? This washi with these little birds is just happy. And I think Where did I put my little, I have a little spatula here that has a straight edge on it. So I'm just going to cut that off with that. So yeah, I'm not going to complain too much, or try not to complain too much. I mean, yeah, I complain a lot. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. There. Got that. Anyway, so I have a hard time talking and doing anything at the same time, but yeah, that's my goal. So yeah, things are getting better. Things are getting better. I'm feeling happier, like just overall happier. My biggest problem right now is that I miss my husband so much. It's been months now, and all we get to do is talk on the phone. I guess we should learn to Skype, maybe. Even just seeing his face would be nice. But, yeah. He gets to see family a lot more than I do because, of course, he's working in Ontario and the rest of the family is there. My grandkids are there. They get to see him, which is so much better. He tells me what everybody's doing. So he phones me and he lets me in on what everyone's doing. And it's nice that he phones me and lets me know what everybody's doing. I lost my stuff on there. But it's sad when he tells me because then I miss everybody more. And of course I spend a lot of time on Facebook. I mean, I literally stalk everybody's Facebook pages. I stalk their accounts. I'm sure there's a name for that. But it is just family. I don't go around just, spying on people's Facebook pages that I don't know. It is just family. I want to know what everybody's been up to, who's been sick, who hurt themselves at sports, who did whatever. All my nieces and nephews and things like that. So thank God for social media. It does lessen the gap. It does lessen the gap. So the reason that I'm whiting out all these lines is because this section is where I do my weekly brain dump. I put weekly check-in. I leave weekly check-in there, but it is basically just a weekly brain dump, and sometimes I just write down how frustrated I am with myself. So, yeah. But even having a weight loss goal in mind is something to concentrate on, something to do. I'm just getting I'm doing this whole month at a time, so I'm kind of just flipping through. I like these little habit trackers here. But I have a habit tracker. I like that. All it says is happiness. Create space for happiness to happen. I like that. So I'm going to put it here. But I'm not going to stick it down yet. Happy Goals has some purple in it as well. I put this down because it has this turquoise blue and this orange in here. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but the wind, it's raining out today, and the wind is blowing so hard. It's just howling up our street. Lots of rainy weather in the spring in the Maritimes. I don't use these books often enough. This is a mini, I can tell. So, but what I'm thinking is, look at this. This is just cute. So I think I'm going to put, I didn't stick that down, so it should come up pretty easy. I'm going to put this over here with this, like that. Just like that, right there. And then that page is done. So leave a comment down below and let me know how you're doing. If you've been down in the dumps, I mean, a lot of us that have been, a lot of you that have been watching this have fibro, and you watch it because I do too. I've had to make a point of getting myself up and active. I hurt. Don't get me wrong, I hurt. But I found that it's just a tad better to be active and hurt than to lay around and feel sorry for myself and hurt. So I've been taking all my meds, doing all the things that the doctors have told me to do. It's a hard go. It's a hard go, guys. That causes depression. Like I said, I've got psoriatic arthritis on top of that. All of that just pushes the depression to the forefront. It's not fun, guys. It's not fun. So I feel sorry for, I don't feel sorry for people. No, I try not to feel sorry for people. I empathize with all of you out there who have these same problems. And all I can do on a daily basis is just thank my lucky stars that I don't have something that's worse. What if I didn't have something I could fight through? What if I didn't have something that I could fight through? So I've decided to do something different, and I'm going to show you just before I do this. So over here, I was going to use this for my caloric intake, and that doesn't matter because I can put it down daily. But I think I'm going to do something different. I think I'm going to start using that for a different spot. I just pulled all my whiteout up. Which is okay because it's right here. It's right here. There, fixed it. See this? I'm going to put this down here. One of the things that depression does is it makes us isolate ourselves. And that's the worst thing that we can do. I mean, as a young person, you think that it's okay, that, you know, maybe people should be reaching out to you, but maybe they don't know that you're depressed, or they don't know how to help. Sometimes if you're isolating yourself and drawing away from people, they think, oh, he just wants, or she just wants his space. But we know we want somebody to reach out to us. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to put let's call right here. Every single day I want to try to reach out and make a phone call to someone in my family that I haven't heard from for a while. I know it's a two-way street. I know they could call me if they wanted to talk to me, but it's a two-way street. I can call them if I want to talk to them as well. So that's what this is going to be. I'm going to call somebody every single day and chat them up. So yeah, that's what that's going to be used for this month. And I'm going to see if that helps. If that helps. How do I know that they're not depressed? It runs in our family. I mean, a lot of people in my family have struggled with depression. So that's what this space is going to be for, guys. I mean, although I sit back and think sometimes, yeah, they should call me. But what if they're struggling with depression at that point and a phone call from me would make all the difference? So yeah. And I know I have more phone call types of stickers in here. Here's a little one that just says phone call. And I'm going to stick this right up here. Right up here. Like that. Just like that. So I got that there. So, sometimes it's not all about us. I think I'm going to leave that open and grab my Happy Goals. I just love this Wellness Warrior. Is it in here, a sticker like that that says Wellness Warrior? I have a hard time remembering what's in it. It is Wellness Warrior. I'm going to use it right over here. So if you're just here for the wellness check-in, that's what's been going on this week, guys. Or this month. Things are looking up. Things are better. And things are better. They really, really are. This is a dollar store washi. Not even a dollar store washi. So a few years ago, my granddaughter bought me a bucket of washi. And it's this kind of plastic tape in so many different patterns and colors. So I'm going to use it because it's got some pinks and yellows. It's got kind of these colors in it. And I'm going to put a tad of it up here. So if you hear funny noises in the background, yeah, my dog is snoring. Oh gosh, it's so funny. This is pretty. See? So if you're here for the wellness check-in, that's pretty much it. From here on through, I'm just going to be decorating, adding a little bit of color and fun to my pages. Because like I said, it's mostly writing. And I will fast forward from here to the end and then do a little flip through when I'm finished. Okay, so I'm done my month. I am going to add my weight every Sunday morning. I've been weighing myself too much and letting that become a goal, the weight loss. And what I actually want to do is weigh myself once a week and then just be able to try to stay within some guidelines through the week, like proportions, exercise, things like that, and see what happens rather than making the weight loss the goal. And then I'll just put down, any weight loss that I did have this month, I'll put that down once a month. So instead of focusing on how much I lose every day or every week, I'm going to try to focus on how much I lose every month. So this is my monthly. Not too much happening there. I have the same to be on point this week. I'm going to take my, my supplement, drink 4 bottles of water daily. Like I get big bottles, guys. And walk actively or power walk at least 10 minutes a day this month. Hopefully by next month, I'll be able to add it into 15 minutes. And that's not the only walking. I want to be out and about. I want to be at the camper. I want to be doing summer things, taking the dog for more walks, things like that. This is a power walk, something that's going to become like cardio. At my age, I don't need a whole bunch of cardio. A little bit helps. So that's that month. Same thing here. Just used this section to add a little bit of decor and some washi tape. Nothing is matchy. All I did was some stickers on this page. There's a little piece of washi there. And again, some stickers on this week. So not a whole lot of decor. Like I said, when this is full, let me go back and find one in April. There. When this is full, it's all, it's all written all over. So, I don't write every day, but I always do this brain dump. So when it's done, it's like, hopefully what I'm planning on is that I can take my monthly, I can go through here, see what I did every day, and if I've gained weight or not lost any or something like that, then I can see what I'm doing and maybe tweak that a little bit. And for me, the most important thing about this is my mental health, like I said, and that's what this brain dump is for. I don't always write this all down in one shot. Sometimes if I'm feeling something, I'll write it down and just make dots at the beginning of each new section. So that's it. I do hope you enjoy my wellness check-ins, guys. I don't really think that there's a point to these videos other than maybe have other people that are out there not feel so lonely. Join me. Let me know how you're feeling. Your mental health and your physical health, if it's a weight loss journey, if it's just recovering after an accident or surgery, not just an accident, after surgery. I know recovering after my surgeries a few times have been really difficult. If you have fibro, if you suffer from chronic fatigue, things like that. This type of stuff pertains to all of those groups of people. Let's just not feel so lonely. Say hi to each other in the comments below. And don't be afraid to comment. If you see somebody else's comment and you want to say good day to them, go ahead and do that too. So until next month, everybody, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you can come back, and I will see everybody at the next check-in. So bye-bye for now, everyone. Have a great, great month.